Hello, I think here I am. Am I here? Are you there? Is this working? I think it should be. Welcome to the 17th interactive writing stream in English. Today we will, like every time, have an interactive writing live stream that works like this. I'm writing this story together with you. Below this video you will find a description including a link to a Discord server where there's a chat that's called English Livestream Chat. Not very originally, but I think informatively. And there you will be able to participate and let me know what you think. For example, you could tell me that my lighting is bad, and I would agree. And you could tell me to change that, and I might do it. You could also tell me my sound is bad. You get the general direction I'm going in. But, and this is the thing, I guess, that differentiates this live stream from most other live streams, making it truly interactive. The thing is, you can also talk to me about the story and influence it, this story. For me it's here, but for you it's there. And this story is a story we write together. That means you can tell me what you want to happen, what you want me to write, what you want the characters to do, to feel, to think, and you can interact with that. And of course, I cannot promise to do everything that is asked in the chat, but, and you might have heard that about other things, but this time it's true. If you get in early, like in the 17th episode or something, you can still be one of the lucky few who get most of their wishes fulfilled before the crowds discover us, and there will be hundreds of thousands of comments and ideas and questions shouted at me from the chat, and I will no longer be able to keep up. So get in now, while the getting is good, is what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't have a lot more actually. There's also a link to the whole story down there. I'm not doing a recap every time. But if you want one, you guessed it, let me know in the chat. And if you want to interact in a different way, like on one of those social media platforms, they're all bad, but I'm on most of them in some way or another. Or you can write me SMS, if that's the social medium of your choice. We can do a lot. And so let's start, I guess. In the chat, we have a lot of silent participants today, I guess, because most of them have let me know in advance that they won't be able to participate a lot today. So, for better or worse, this writing live stream today will be mostly me. Sorry, it's all I've got. So let's see. First thing you should know about me is that I don't remember. I remember the general gist of the story, but I don't remember exactly what happened last. So let's get this straight. They were in the nursing caring facility, and there were the two people in charge. They were both there, I think. We'll have to check that too. Let me scroll through this quickly. The receptionist, some kind of TV show, right? Right now there's only the TV show. Then there's a new person. Right, the elevators chimed, doors opened, stressed out looking person in a light pink nurse's uniform. That is the person in charge of nursing. Not very originally. What did I do? I did something in the chat. I misclicked, but maybe like this. Wearing their hair in a mahogany long bob and smiling distractedly while looking around, obviously looking for the mayor, not the mayor, the mayor. Because, you know, our characters, like this. This looks like mayo, right? They lied. We would never do such a thing, but sometimes our characters do. Sam walked up to them with outstretched arms, smiling broadly and exclaiming, "Miss Kashmirish, welcome. It's so nice to meet you. How's it going?" Munira stayed where she was near the desk, preferring to watch what would happen next from a safe distance. She wondered how Sam could be completely sure this was Lara Kashmir's, but was having to ask. But having to ask her, Skilliket Munira, about who the mayor of Berlin was, because Sam had asked that before. "I'm sorry," Miss Kashmir replied with a pointed look towards the receptionist. "I was led to expect an entourage of people around the mayor of Berlin, and don't get me wrong, I'm not disappointed he's not here, but I'm confused. What's going on? Is this some kind of joke?" "Not at all," Sam said. "And first off, let me emphasize that your employee here is completely innocent of any wrongdoing. It was all me." Lara Kashmir blinked at them and lifted one eyebrow. "I'm relieved to hear that. Is that working better now? Wiederverbindung erfolgreich. That's good. So is it better now?" You'll have to let me know, because I can check it for myself, but I'm not sure how much that says about the reality of the thing. Running on another connection now. Is it better? Is it better? Can we do this? I'm going to check with my own YouTube too, so I can have a look at how it looks. It doesn't look very good, but I'm not done looking yet. Let me look. Always clicking the wrong thing there. So how about now? What's it like for you? Do you enjoy this new and better version of our live stream? I'll switch on the sound quickly to see what's happening. Maybe I should switch off the microphone for that, but it's good now, someone says. All right, yeah, it looks the same to me. Then let's not switch off the sound, let's just go ahead. Thanks for letting me know, and sorry again. I'm typing it also. Thanks and sorry for the problems. Yeah, we're trying our best, but you know, this is a cute little indie project. It sounds so much nicer when you say it's an indie project than just saying, "Sorry, I'm doing this in a very half-assed manner because I don't care enough." Right? It's the same, right? That is the same thing, no? Isn't it? I guess it's... So... Well... Did somebody say something? Lara Kashmir blinked at them and lifted one eyebrow. "Good news, you didn't miss a lot, because I have only been reading what happened last time. And now we have to answer a direct question. I'm still having trouble," says Epiphany. "I'm sorry to hear that." I can't change more. I'm afraid. Worst case, you'll have to watch it later. That's assuming that YouTube will capture it correctly. Hoping for the best. Yeah, let's see. I have my own test video, and for me it's working now. So probably just the other internet connection must have been what's the right word for that? Überlastet. There must have been too much data streaming by over it. No idea what exactly was going on. But I'm afraid this is the best I can do. And at least I think the video will be good once it's uploaded and done from this point on. So I'm afraid we'll have to carry on. So, difficult thing right now, right here. So who are you and what is going on here? And Sam has to answer that. Now, to recapitulate, we're in a difficult situation here, given that Sam now, as opposed to when they saved Munira from the deportation, are not only facing armed and dangerous people trying to basically, what's the right word? Kidnap people, but now they need to solve nursing care and the medical system, which you might instinctively agree without me having to explain it very much, is a slightly more complicated issue. But we can do a bit. We can do something. For one thing, Sam and the first Magi are not trying to fix everything in one go. Maybe they were hoping for that, but they don't have to. So that's something we can agree on. Sorry, I'll have to. Give me a second. All right. So they don't have to fix it all in one go. They mostly want to announce their presence. They want signals here. They want symbolic actions. They want stuff that says, we're here now, we're watching, and we're not above showing you the big stick we carry. To reference, is that the right word? To refer to that famous US foreign policy quote. Not that that is a good example to go by. So what I'm going for is Sam is not here to be like a supervisor to the nursing personnel, but Sam is here, to show the things I just told you about, and maybe, and we can kind of start thinking about that, because I guess we won't be writing that part today, but we could consider whether this is where we want to go. Sam could reasonably find out that, of course, there's stuff going wrong at this level where we are now, in that nursing facility, and that needs to be fixed, and maybe they can symbolically do a bit about that. Like, for example, I don't know, putting the fear of God in the one nursing person who's mean to the inhabitants, or changing some of the rules so the inhabitants get more say in what happens, providing better food for them, helping them do certain stuff, fixing a window that has been broken for 7 years, I don't know, stuff like that. But in the end, that won't fix the problem, and then we will have to make a decision on whether Sam decides this is enough for the symbolic action we're going for, or maybe we will decide for Sam to go on, for example, hopefully. Oh, sorry, Epiphany is leaving because it's not working. I'm so sorry, this has been a disappointment. Has been a disappointment. You should still be able to watch the video once it's finished. I'll check on that later. So yeah, that's all for now. Oh, so sorry. And then we will have to make that decision sooner or later. Not now, but that will happen. Whether I'm not sure how much I finished the sentence. Sam might go on to, I don't know, visit the insurance companies who pay for that kind of nursing service, or the ministry who's responsible for healthcare in Germany, and put on the screws there. Maybe. For now, though, Sam only has to deal with Lara Kaczmierz and pretty soon with her colleague. And her colleague is Ruth Gabler, the administrative head of facility. And now, since we have been dealing with all that heavy stuff, we can relax and think about something much more simple, although not fundamentally simple at all, because it's still a decision, and no decision is ever simple. Although, that was bullshit, wasn't it? Well, like every smart and clever short catchphrase, this was bullshit. But still, it's not a very easy decision. What do we do with Ruth Gabler? She might not enter the lobby right now, but I prefer her entering the lobby soon, because otherwise Sam will have to explain everything twice, and that's just unnecessarily clunky plot-wise. And I think it doesn't really... Well, it might. Come to think of it. It might provide a bit of an advantage because, for example, it provides realism. If they both arrive at more or less the same time, then that implies that they have nothing else to do and that they both can come down there at such short notice at any time, and that's not very realistic for such a situation. Then again, on the other hand, they were told the mayor is there with an entourage, so they might have been willing to just drop what they were doing, and especially the administrative head is often in situations where they can do that. It's not like they're doing open heart surgery, it's more like they are in a meeting or they are writing an email, or maybe they're in a phone call with somebody important, but you can interrupt a phone call. So that's not completely beyond reason. So let's have her arrive pretty soon, and then Sam can explain it more or less to both of them. This means, after some little symbolic, now the other kind of symbolic for us, namely interaction, we will have Ruth Gabler enter, and the chat will have a choice in how to do Ruth Gabler. What kind of person is Ruth Gabler? Does she even use she/her pronouns? Is Ruth Gabler a traditional head of administrative head for a nursing facility? Like, does she wear a gray suit, or does she wear very colorful stuff? Does she have long hair, short hair? What else is there about her? Is she a friendly person, or is she a very strict and conservative person? Is she strict but not conservative? Is she friendly but conservative? Unfortunately, that also happens. Friendly to individual people, but still an asshole in general. You can do that. And yeah, that's, I guess, the kind of decision we have in front of us now. And since most of the chat has already excused themselves for today, I'm not sure I'll do a poll. But I'll type something into the chat. Namely, if you'd like me to do a poll, I can do it, but because of the special situation today, I think it might be better if I do my thing in the video and react whenever somebody does say something here. Do you agree, or would you prefer still having polls and stuff? Not sure what I mean by stuff, because I think there have mostly been polls and of course some open questions from me, which I have been asking right now in a way, because I've been asking how do we want to portray Ruth Gabler. Gekrimbel is saying I didn't even properly excuse myself. I'm trying to watch but also dealing with some stuff, so I'm very fine with a more passive experience. It's okay for me with no votes, says M. And I guess that's my answer right there. So I'll do that. So this is not me trying to cut you out of the process, because I promise, I will be thrilled in a very joyful way whenever you contribute something, but I will not focus on asking the chat stuff, actively asking you stuff as I usually do. So I'll just type and share my thoughts and explain why I do stuff, and you can let me know whenever you want to interact and do that, and I will keep an eye on the chat, but I won't ask you to interact in an active manner, if that makes sense to you. And if you want to change that manner of interaction, you can let me know. You know how it works. So let's get going. Maybe like that. If it's all the same to you, Sam replied with an airy wave and a look around. I'd wait for your colleague to make her appearance. So going the way of least resistance is not quite what I should have been saying. Just following my intuition here, and make Ruth Gabler also use she, her pronouns. Maybe not next time, but this time we'll go the more conservative route. I phrased it in 3 different and differently evaluated, morally ways. Make your choice. I'd wait for your colleague to make her appearance. So we can just spell it out, why not? So I don't have to explain it twice with what sort of smile? With an apologetic. I'm going for the simple thing again. Today is Sunday after all. We get to relax a bit, okay? With an apologetic smile, they added. It can be a bit annoying. I think that's fine. Yes, well. Lara Kachmirs responded, walking up to Sam. Did we say anything about their respective sizes? I don't think we did. Lara Kachmirs, where is she? Here, there we go. How's it going? Stressed out looking person in a light pink nurse's uniform stepped out. Yeah, I guess that's it. Tell me I'm lazy, but I'm going to have Ruth Gabler be a traditionally dressed, kind of professionally friendly, corporate management person. Something like that. We're in a nursing facility that is run by some sort of corporation, and there's some sort of management person in a professional, boring, like, I don't know if it will be a grey pantsuit, but something like that. I'll Google something. And then we can talk about it. So as a kind of in opposition to the light pink nurse's uniform. Lara Kachmirsch can be a bit, I don't know, abrasive, but still well-meaning, I guess. Yeah, maybe let's do it like that. For now. Up to Sam and them with a glance. Munira was honestly surprised that Sam's unusual get up. That's something you can say for dress or outfit, right? didn't seem to faze her very much, and apparently didn't even... that's enough. Then again, this was Berlin after all. Not sure about it. Let's go with it for now. I'm gonna get something to drink, but I will be very quick about it. Sorry for the slight delay again. Yeah, I'm gonna explain it soon. Well. You probably know, so you won't be disappointed when people say, I'm gonna explain it soon, they mean I'm not really gonna explain anything, I'm just gonna do some hand-wavy talking about why I'm not at fault or something like that. So what I was going to say is just, the start of this episode has been a bit unexpectedly complicated, so I didn't prepare a lot, as opposed to usually when I'm perfectly prepared and know and have everything ready, you know. Water, I like it. This episode of the interactive English writing stream has been brought to you by water. You should try it too. It's nice. So, Lara Kachmir is talking again. What will she say? If it's all the same to you, maybe we're gonna do this like this. And then I need the right phrasing. She. What does she actually do? She. I know the German word for this, but I don't know the English one. I'll have to look it up. Nachäffen. What's nachäffen? Or the best version, the best corresponding phrasing. You know what I mean. You probably don't, but I'll find out. Here we go. Maybe Google Translate can help too. What do you say? Mimicking, copying, aping. Maybe mimicking. I'll go with mimic, I guess. But without the italics. She mimicked like this? No, you don't. Oh, no, neither. Maybe like this? Yeah, like this. Haha, got it on third attempt. She mimicked Sam's phrasing. It works like this, right? I think. I'll have to get back to work, so if you don't start explaining why I should not just have you thrown out of here. Right now, you might not get to explain even once, because I promise I can get pretty annoying myself. There, no nonsense person. I like her already. But she's right in the next elevator, Sam said. That's good, tells a lot about her, says Em. Oh, thanks for the feedback. Very helpful, thank you. Sam said, she'll only be 12 more seconds. While Lara catch this will be an issue. Not a big issue, not a very important issue, but it will be an issue. Lara Kaczmierz is the head of nursing in this facility, or whatever we called her. And since Sam and Munira are absolutely not on a first-name basis with her yet, I think it would be weird to call her Lara. Always calling her Lara Kaczmierz is also a bit annoying. We can't very well go with she, because this is from Munira's perspective. Munira uses she, her pronouns too, so it's ambiguous too often. Also annoying. Just saying Kaczmierz, only surnames, I don't like that, because it makes for too much of distance, maybe. And then the head of nursing or something that reduces her, it's even worse. Reduces her to her position and her job. And that's even worse in a way, because it makes her seem like just a function and not a person. So I guess I'll go with Lara Kaczmierz whenever she is not enough. Sorry. And hopefully write it correctly most of the time. With mistrust and what do you call it? Barely held at bay. Anger. Sam counted to 12 on their fingers, and right when they got there, an elevator dinged and the doors started. And let's do it like that. And in this case we're going with she. Just have some courage, for God's sake. And she watched with maybe resentful. What's the word? Again, we need the word. Sorry, we need the word, but it's not there. Seems DeepL isn't working anymore. Pity. I mean, she's impressed, but she doesn't want to, right? Like when a person you really hate does something impressive, and you kind of have to hand it to them, but you don't want to hand it to them. And I don't even know a good word for that in German. I'm sorry. Ooh. Long week. I apologize. But you can't say impression, impressiveness. Admiration is too strong, but maybe I'll have to look for. Admiration is definitely too strong, but I'll look for a synonym. Maybe I'll find something. Or appreciation, respect might still be the best option we get. Approbation, approval, appreciation, wonder, veneration, regard, wonder. Is wonder in this case, they're all not perfect, but maybe wonder is better than respect. I think I'm gonna go with wonder. Surprise? Surprise is too neutral for my taste right now. I'm gonna go with wonder for now. I'm gonna make a comment and offer a few more alternatives so we can think about that in the second go through. Wonder, surprise, respect, awe. That's a very nice appreciation. Yeah, that's good too. Let's go with that. But I'll keep the comment still. There's a very nice sketch by a person. The name doesn't come to me right now. Now the comment is not anchored to the word anymore, but I think the comment is still anchored, right? Yeah, we can accept that. What's his name? The funny English guy. Yeah, no, that really narrows it down, doesn't it? Who does the Descartes sketch? I'm gonna have to look it up, or else it will bother me for the next 2 hours. He's called. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm sorry. No, can't find it. Oh gosh, darn it. I'm so close. The name, it's on the tip of my tongue. God damn it. I know what I'll do. Fastest. Here we go. He's John Finnemore. Done it again. So yeah, there's a funny thing by John Finnemore about the awe thing. That was really worth it, wasn't it? She watched with resentful appreciation as the doors opened to a very short person in a dark grey business outfit. I think that's enough, isn't it? Who marched out at them without even visibly doing a double take. Ah, Jesus! Double take or look around and immediately started talking to Sam as if nobody else was there. What's going on here? Have we already had Lara Kashmir ask that very same question? It's not like it's a very far-fetched question, but still. No, this. Yeah, well, here, but it's not the same. It's not the same. I'll accept it. It's nice. She'll show her more professionally friendly side pretty soon. Don't worry. Maybe right now. Maybe I'll just do a little thing here. Munira was surprised that her voice sounded more curious than angry. Everything about Wood Gabler. There we have the name again. That's always nice for me because it helps me remember. If I write it more often, then it gets easier. Everything about Wood Gabler's appearance had led her to expect her Not perfect, not ideal, but I'll allow it. Oh no, maybe like that, to expect. Now for finding the right word again. Strict, authoritarian, imperious, not what I'm looking for. Arrogant, also not quite the thing. I'm gonna have to ask word for synonyms again, like the professional writer. We all do that. Proud, superior. Maybe superior is nice. Self-important. Self-important, superior type of business. No, maybe like that. Or maybe even, let's go ahead and say it, corporate manager. Which wasn't to say Munira was already convinced of the opposite. That had been wrong. I'm not in love with that paragraph. I'm definitely not. But I think it's saying what I want to say, even if it's not saying it in a very elegant manner. I think I'll accept that for today. As I said, it's Sunday after all. It's a day off. My day off too. Yep. So what will Sam say now? Maybe we get like this. But I think Sam will still preface it with a little greeting. So how will Sam greet Ruth Gabler? Will Sam just greet her in a very normal way? Will Sam just say hello? Or will Sam say something a bit quirky like greetings, which is exactly what everybody who wants to appear quirky says, so it's not a good choice probably. Maybe they'll just do like a... Sam is wearing a hat. I think we haven't mentioned that in quite a while, but Sam was wearing a hat. I think we even need to go back. Oh dear, no, that's not working. I'll have to change something here. No, I'll have to... How do I do this? There used to be a button where I can change settings. Is it here? Is it this? Yes, I need the bigger search, and I need to, like this. And now go on. Red hat! There we go. A wide-brimmed red hat. So we probably haven't mentioned that hat again, ever. So we should, because... Person in the white hat. That's another white hat. Yeah, we have another white hat. Funny. So we have to change that too, I just noticed. Let's just do this. Can we start with your hat? Because I've always wanted a bunny like this. And then we will have to do, we have to make a choice now again. It's always horrible when that happens, isn't it? We have to make a choice. When they enter the facility, does Sam take off the hat? I think they will. I think they do. I think they did. I think they have. Yeah. They'll take it off. I'm gonna wait. Fictional, yes, are you sure? Quite. Pushing open the electrified double door at the entrance here. Let's do it like this. Taking off their hat. And what do you call it if you tuck it, right? Tucking it under one arm without any care about crinkling the material, pushing open the electrified and so on. Hat, check. And now, yeah, mustn't forget the hat. So, yeah, still, Sam can't take off their hat because they are in a building under a roof, and took off their hat because apparently Sam is old-fashioned that way, and this is one of the few acceptable ways to be old-fashioned to me, I guess. General clothing, if it's only about you, so you don't need me to tell you this. Maybe like this. Sam did a deep bow, stretching out the arm, maybe even like this. Yeah, right. Stretching out one arm with their hat. Let's remind the audience what it looks like. The wide brim red hat. It's not a red hat. It's not a red hat. It's a red hat. Held in hand as if they had just taken it off. You know what I mean? Like this sort of thing, but just without taking off the hat first because they'd already taken it off, you know? Yeah. And a good day to you. Do we do this thing? I don't think. Maybe like this. My name is Sam. I am one of the first Magi, and I'm here to help. We decided that this world needs a little more magical realism. And we are going to provide it wood gobbler. Maybe in her case we'll make an exception. It's different for her. Gobbler blinked and looked at her colleagues, both of them, with raised eyebrows. And wide eyes, visibly unsure whether to laugh, be angry, or worried. Maybe like this. So we have actually three distinct options and not like connect the being angry and being worried together while the laugh thing is aside, and that just doesn't feel right to me. Let's go with this. The receptionist just shrugged. Lara, should probably, it's so many letters, I should just copy it and paste it in when I need it. It saves time. I could just, since we decided we're gonna say it like this all the time, I can just copy it both. That was, I should have noticed that immediately. And Lara Kashmir's. Let's let have her grumble. I say call. Do they have? It's a big nursing home, obviously. Since Sam picked it as a symbolic gesture, so maybe they have security. I think they have some sort of security. Or do they call the police? Let's start with security. Let's start with that. They have a bored security person somewhere sitting around in case, you know? Maybe they have some inhabitants that can get violent or something like that. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but they have a security person. Or does maybe, since just to signify, to signal, to symbolize that they are not like they are not so big that they have a whole security detail, like, you know, in these like in like the Umbrella Corporation or something. Yeah, they're not like one of these mega corporations that are so evil that they have an actual private army. But they really just have, I don't know, one security person sitting around, mostly doing nothing. Or maybe the security person is a very industrious, nice person, and also repairs the lighting when it fails or something like that. But what I'm what I'm trying to say in a very complicated and not necessarily something manner is, let's have her username. The security person has a name, and Lara Kashmir wants to call that person. Because there's no security detail consisting of 20 people in black dresses with ballistic shields and helmets. That it's just one person. How many times do I need to say it's only one person before I get my point across? What do you think? I say call whom. Now, this is an opportunity I want to use to not just go with a lazy standard assumption that it's a guy. So we can use let me have a look for a possible name. Maybe something not usually not conventionally gendered. Like maybe, I don't know, something like Mika, or what do we use? I'm not sure the person will actually make an appearance, so maybe we'll get away with just giving them a name and that's it. Here we go. What sounds like a security person? Tomke. What do you think of Tomke? I think Tomke is a nice name for the security person. I say call it Tomke. And that's a nice, sorry, my mistake. So, and that's I think is a nice ending for today's live stream. I hope this was okay for you. It was not as interactive as some of the other episodes we've had, but I think it was a productive one. It was fun to me. I enjoyed it. But then what else can I say? It's kind of my job to enjoy this. And I hope you had some fun too. And I hope especially that everyone who couldn't fully participate will work through their things. And by the way, Epiphany, sorry about these technical difficulties. I hope you can watch this later without any hitch and still enjoy it. And I hope all of you have a nice day. Click all the social media share and appreciation buttons you feel like pushing, because I've heard they're helpful. And please stay with me. I count on you. And next time we have a meeting here, we'll see if Tomke ever actually storms into the lobby of the nursing facility with their rifle drawn and their ballistic equipment, and finally has an opportunity to be the badass security defending the nursing facility from attackers that they always dreamed of being, or something like that. It's up to you too. This is an interactive live stream. Thank you so much, and all the best. Have a nice have a nice rest of the weekend. Goodbye.